Recording.
All right, we're back, and the last video I thought we were going to get a lot cooler, so we're back riding. This the next day. We did get some rain. Oh, rear brake works. Look at there, right down the fork tubes. Woo woo! It is Wheelie Wednesday. I got a few videos that I want to get out. I just have been too busy working on projects in the garage. Oh man, that's a great way to end a day of stress. We got leg day today, so that's exciting. It's always exciting to do leg day. Well, we ought to do another wheelie. What a great way to start a moto vlog. Oh man. Just got done talking to my friend Cutter. He's got a WR250X. And I hooked him up with my buddy, or in the process of hooking up with my buddy. He had the dreaded shear off of the, I will call it the nipple, or the hose barb for the fuel pump, from the fuel pump to the fuel line. That's been known to happen, and a friend of mine, we'll call him Tim, has a fix for that. So hopefully they can get together, and they're here in town in this area, so hopefully they can get together and he can get his fuel pump fixed. It's sheared off pretty bad. You know, those things just don't have much reach for when you're working on them, so you just got to be really careful. Just if you're going to take it off, or you need to take the tank off, just take it all the way off and set it somewhere safe. I like setting my fuel tanks on a bucket, 5-gallon bucket. That way they're secure. If it's going to be an extended time, I'll drain them out and set them upside down. Well, you can't always do that. So, hopefully they get their heads together and get a fix going. That's the preferable thing. There is a part that you can use that's an eBay part, but it's not always. You know, I'd rather keep it local. The vlog that I videoed yesterday, I did a big old fat wheelie, kind of chasing. The wind was blowing a lot harder yesterday, excuse me, than it is today. And so I kind of chased. You know, I don't have the body position all the way ironed out yet, and you'll see it when you go back to it. I might, if I download it to my system here, I might do a little cut of that and put it in there here in the corner. It just stuff takes time, and you know, I'm not doing this stuff to keep my revenues up or anything like that. I'm not a monetized channel yet. But if you want to help that out, please consider subscribing to my channel and leave a like, yada yada yada. Put a comment down. I know my friends usually do. Like that 470 stroker big board content. Yeah, it's much cooler. There was quite a change. It wasn't a terrible storm. We got about an inch of rain. It's been a long hiatus without any rain. And here we are in October, and I'm still wearing my summer jacket, which is kind of nice. That's not going to last, though. Low of 37, I think, scheduled for Friday. This is Wednesday, like I say, leg day, hump day, work the humps. As in the backside. Nice deep squats. And you know, it's very important not to skip leg day for bone density. You know, I really do, I'm a firm believer keeping yourself physically fit is a good way to prevent injury whilst motorcycling and just being overall prepared for life's different situations. Being a little stronger. It doesn't mean you have to be a power lifter or anything. Just to have a little bit more base strength than just having either a physical job or being relatively active would get you. Yeah, when we get that nip in the air though, these different leaves on some of these deciduous trees, that's going to change things quite a little bit. We will see a notable change in the foliage. Obviously our crops are coming in. People are drilling wheat in this area soon, and that'll be coming up. That's kind of what you'd call a biennial. You start in the fall season, you get it established, and it puts down roots. And then it takes off for its full growing in the spring season. A lot of people may not know that or understand that. That's the way she goes. What else is going on? You know, my trail riding this weekend may be cut short. I don't know how much that's going to affect my river area. Of course, this river is not really cranking too hard, so that's a good indicator that, well, that's downstream of where I ride. So if it's not looking crazy there, it's probably not looking crazy upstream. Anything, it might improve the riding conditions. That sand, when it gets so powdery and so dry, it just makes it difficult to create any drive and get traction. You just do the best you can. That's where you being lighter and your bike itself being lighter is a big deal. It really helps you out. But I'm not going to get lighter. Oh no! 2 trains on the tracks. That's a real bummer. That sucks, actually. No one likes to wait on trains. That's whack. It's a pretty cool canopy back there. I guess that would be, what would you park your RV underneath there or something? Or your trailer? Pretty cool tracker over there, that Jeep looking thing. Oh yeah, we know you're coming, train. I hear that train a-coming, coming round the bend. I hadn't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Oh, come on. I'm not a musical person, and I do not identify as Johnny Cash. I am wearing all black today, though, so maybe that'd be a proper homage to him. Oh. Dogs don't like the bike. If they haven't moved yet, which they haven't, I'm going to just squeeze through here. I'm going to go to my little side wheelie road. Let's see how that goes. See how it goes. I'm feeling wheelie good. it's not too bad. Chased it out a little bit. I'm working on trying to steer a little bit better and keep from canting off to a side, but it's just not come yet. We're working on it though. Sure hope that train's out of the way. It's really bumming me out. I really don't want to cut this one. Let's see. Things that I have got going on. Maybe we'll go out. We'll go back this way. I mean, I think, here's the thing. I've got this secret project that I talked about a while back. I'm not going to talk about it because it is still secret. But it's coming right along. I got the clutch pack done in it. It's an older bike. It's for a friend's son who's given it to my friend for Christmas. Oh, it's going to be cool. I guess I could say it's a Yamaha. It's a Virago. This thing's really cool. It's got a sealed or encased chain, which I think is super neat. Yeah, we'll just flip around here. Hopefully that stalled enough time. And it's kind of set up kind of like a shaft drive bike. Always get nervous if there's some cars coming. That's why I gotta set her down. But it's set up kind of like a shaft drive bike. So you can just, the chain stays on its drive point and everything. And then you just take the wheel off and slide it off away from it. It's really cool. I did a set of tires on it, and I bled the brakes for him, and that made a drastic difference. Did an oil change because the whole clutch side case cover comes off, and it's got a drum brake on the rear, so that's a little bit different, but I did some adjustments on that and inspected the shoes. But this is a 1982 920. I want to say, is that an XV? Pretty good shape. It's in pretty good shape. So I'm pretty excited about how that's going to turn out. So he's got a few other things he's going to doll it up with, make it look a little better. But I'm just not going to be involved in the aesthetics side of this. I'm just not interested in doing that. I want to do the mechanical fixes and let him handle the rest of it, because it's just, you know, I want to move along with the direction that I said I would go with it, and aesthetics is just not really my thing. I have a hard enough time. I don't really do anything. I do well if I just clean off my bike, however which way that I buy it. Of course, if something's broken, I'll replace it, but you know, I guess that's one area that I can work on to become better, is try to build my aesthetics, the value of aesthetics up a little bit. But right now it's just not a high priority, I suppose you can say. It's just not that. I like my stuff wow, in my teens again. I like my stuff to look good, but it's not something that I'm like, oh wow, I've got to gold plate this, or I've got to get this trim a certain way. It's just not a big factor for me. And we're going 10 miles an hour. What are we doing? But anyway, yeah, that's one of the things that I think I'm gonna let. He's got an exhaust and a instrument cluster that he wants to put on there, and I think a tank. I think he's gonna put a tank on it because this bike had been down, and the exhaust has got a pretty substantial leak in it. And so really, what all I need to do is test ride this thing, and after that, it's gonna be a done deal. I really wish people would just get their act together and get on down the road. But anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna conclude that. I put a mower or tire on my mower last night, my Craftsman mower. I may put a picture of that on here. I really like that thing. It's something I bought secondhand from a friend that was moving out of town, and he's since moved back into town, which is cool. Good buddy of mine. I got a few odds and ends things to do on my mowers and just doing some general maintenance. And then this winter I'm going to be putting a full top end on my YZ250 Supermoto. So that's going to be a big deal. I already got all the parts for it. So that's exciting. Well, hey, guess what? We're here. Time to get some legs day in, and yeah, I've got a pretty full evening. I got a few other, non-moto activities to do. I'm really excited about it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.